Hey guys, um, we are in FS25 here. Um, I started out 22 with the Grandpa's Farm series on, I believe it was Tahiti County, Iowa. Um, Ended up, I haven't made a video on that in a while, and I'll explain that here in a minute. Um, I am a little sick, so I'm stuffed. Not feeling too good. But the Saving Grandpa series, I only got 5 episodes out of it. The game save ended up, I didn't make a backup of it and ended up getting corrupted. Um, so that put a halt to it. I wasn't able to um, do anything, and when I'd load in, everything was glitched. I'd get in a vehicle, it would, you know, all my HUD would disappear. It'd launch me out of the map. It was glitched out. Um, so I just waited for the release of FS25. I played a little bit, got some experience with some of the new items. Um, and right here, we'll show this. We gotta haul this up to our farm. We have the International Transstar 2 here, with the sleeper cab, long frame. We have the Brandt H550 lowboy beaver tail trailer. And then right here we have the Case IH AF11. The rest of the stuff for it is at the farm already. Um, so this is where we're going to start our video off. We're going to haul this to the farm, and I'll give you a little tour over everything once we get to the farm. This is a multi-million-dollar series. All of the equipment is brand new, no hours on it. Over time, we will increase the farm size, like to move into cattle. And that's something that we will actually get into. I don't really ever mess with cattle, so this is going to be a first for me. I have another save game that I mess around on with, unlimited money and stuff. And mess around on that one. I was messing around with the cattle a little bit on there. Um, there are still some glitching stuff going on. If you pay attention to the fence straight across from me, you can see the textures glitching. Um, just little stuff here and there that glitches out. I'm sure you guys see it too all the time. So we're gonna get this, heading down the road. Yes, it is a little bit of an oversized load with the dual tires on, but we are going to get to the farm. Actually, I believe I forgot one piece of equipment. Oh, okay. Well, I'll back up. I'll let you go. Um, one piece of equipment is actually on the ferry, so we'll have to go pick that up. I forgot all about it. We'll get pulled out of here. I love this truck to death. In my other save game, I have around about 50 hours on the semi alone. I think I've got 70 hours in the save game itself. So it just shows you which vehicle I use the most. Excuse me. Yeah, this is the Riverbend Springs map, the base American map. Once we start getting more mods out, we'll move on to a different map. Excuse me again. Our main thing with this is the multi-million-dollar series. We got $250,000. Okay, the combine slipped off the trailer even though it's strapped down. I just had a really bad coughing fit there, so I don't know if that was caught in the video. I mean, I did mute my mic. Oh yeah, and this is another thing with the traffic. Um, if you're moving slow, like you're in a tractor or something, they will pass you, which I actually really enjoy. I really like that feature. It's really cool. Sometimes they're stupid and they slow down and get back behind you. Um, yeah, I really do like that feature though. That is a really cool feature to FS25, along with all the many other. Nope, there goes the combine off the trailer again. So that's something that's got to be fixed. I will report that. Just try to help out with any issues that I see, as well as issues that other people have reported. Goats. I did mess around on that other save game that I was talking about. I was messing around with goats. As long as you can get the dairy, where you can make the goat milk into um, sellable, like glass jars of goat milk, or into goat cheese, anything like that, it is extremely profitable. Um, as long as you have a lot of it. We're just don't pay attention to this. I know I'm not gonna make that other corner, so we're just gonna whip through here. And there's the farm there. We just gotta go up around this corner. Um, Currently don't have a house. I placed on one of the buildable houses. So we'll have to go pick up material and build that over time. I'm gonna cut through here. Um, oh, is the combine gonna fit through? I do have super strength on, so we're just gonna grab the combine. Well, we'll go ahead. We'll just unload it here. Excuse me. So yeah, this is the farm. Obviously, it will be expanded over time. We got plenty of room here. We can put goat, sheep, chicken, whatever kind of animals in here. We will be doing. Definitely, we'll have chickens by the end of the episode. They're if you can get a lot of them and a lot of eggs out of them, they're good. Um, this is where the house is gonna be, over here in this corner. It's the log cabin. Like I said, we'll have to build it. Get some materials for it. We're gonna go over an overview of the farm over here real quick. So over here, this is gonna be our main kind of tillage tractor, big horse tractor. It's 9590 John Deere, 649 horse, which you can see in the bottom right corner. We have the wide tracks with the wide rows on, and then we've got the summer super chisel here. I don't know. I really like this chisel. Kind of when I was building the farm, I wanted to go with an all John Deere farm. Around where I actually live, all the farms are John Deere. There's not a lot of case farms. A lot of farms are mixed too, and I wanted to mainly go with this full John Deere. The only thing is, we'll go into the store here. Uh, when it comes to the John Deere combines, I love my dual tires. And I was going to go with the X9, but there's no option for tires on this. It's only tracks. And I get tracks, less compaction. Um, but I really don't care for tracks. Other than, obviously like this. So that's the reason why we went with the case combine. Yeah, we've got this in here. Um, we've got the Kenzie planter here, the 4905 blue drive. This could be our, obviously that's our planter. And the planter tractor is actually what we gotta go pick up off the ferry. This is our grain truck. And we may also make the international grain truck too. We'll just have to buy another set of grain trailers. We got the Prestige Series Load Kings Super B trailer. And then, don't worry about the dirt bike. That's just what I was riding around to find a plot of land I liked. Nice heated machine shed here. I believe I found this on itch.io. I believe that's where this building came from. And these buildings here came from itch.io too. And these are the Mortimer buildings. We'll just go ahead here real quick. The Morton sheds. Those were on itch.io, and then we'll show this. This is just called a lizard 60 by 88 shed. That was on itch too. And these are 50 by 72 buildings. Here's our corn head, Garenhoff. I thought this, when I purchased it, I thought this header folded up because of the cylinders here. And I didn't realize it didn't. So we ended up having to buy a header cart for it. And then we have the Case 50 foot made by MacDon. I pre-ordered the game, so I do have the MacDon stuff in here. Which we'll go ahead and ride this down to the ferry to pick up the planter tractor. The planter tractor is also a case, so right now the John Deeres are outnumbered. Oh, that's a fence. This is something else. I really do like that they put a dirt bike in the game. I have the wheelie mod installed, so I can pop wheelies on my dirt bike or with anything. I did buy these 3 fields here, these 3 grass fields. We'll get a chisel plow or a bottom plow, and we're gonna till these 3 fields together, make one big field. We also own the cornfield over here to our left. And we also own a wheat field, and I believe it's a pea field or sugar beet. I don't remember. The wheat field we will actually jump in when we get this back to the farm. We'll jump in and start harvesting that. This is our planter tractor. We'll go ahead and we'll just pick this up. Man. We'll just go ahead and we'll toss that in the grain cart. Just can't forget it's in there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll bring this back up to the farm. Like I said, this is a multi-million-dollar farm series. Our main goal in this is to reach $10 million. Yes, I obviously added money to the account to buy all this nice equipment, but I reduced my money back down to $250,000, and don't mind me just driving across fields again. I'm just trying to get this stuff back up here. The wheat field is actually straight across from us. And what I'll do is I'll disconnect the grain cart, pick it up, and I'll dump the dirt bike out. Actually landed perfect. I'll get this hook back up to the grain cart. We'll get the bean head out, or the wheat head. I tend to call them bean heads. That's what we call them around here where I'm at. This is our other field. I believe this is either sugar beet or red beet. We'll hop out here in a second and take a look. This is red beet. We will do a harvest on it. We'll rent the harvester. I have not done red beet. I did buy the expansion for 22 for the I don't remember what it was, carrots and peas and something else, I think. I did buy it, but I never really played it. Just never really cared for it. It was a really nice combine. And now, actually, this building is just tall enough for this combine to fit inside of. And I think this is just the exhaust catches, but we won't. We'll just ignore that. Now this header does have the built-in transport trailer. And we'll get that unhooked. We'll unfold the combine. First time this combine's been unfolded. On the AFS Connect is inside the grain hopper. That is awesome. Get that folded up. We'll get pulled over to the field here. Oh man. Whoever owned this field previous to me did not take care of it at all. Oh, we don't want to drive into the field. But we'll raise that up. We'll lower that down a little bit. And another thing, the new AI worker menu is absolutely awesome. I love it. We can do. We'll do one headland. Yeah, that looks good to me. And actually, we will start on the back, just so we're not just cutting into the field. I have absolutely been just running the crap out of the auto steer. It's fantastic. I love it. It's great. There we go. And the new ground deformation too, that is another thing that is really great with this game. Somebody put out an XML file change that actually causes the ground to get slippery when it rains, so that, you know, you're working in a field, the tractor actually just spins. If you're trying to work in a wet field. I have not downloaded that, just because I don't really like messing with the main game XML files. And we're not going to do any baling on this field. We might. I'm going to do the headlands, just because I don't like to run over the swaths. So we'll run the headlands, and then we'll do swaths after we do the headlands. And this is pretty much all I do. I just set cruise control and run the auto steer and let it go. And I have noticed that quite a bit, the header jumping. Certain fields, I don't know, that have been or previously planted when you load the save game, when you harvest them, the header hops. Um, I experienced some issues with it on a field down the base game field. Let's pop this up real quick. Um, this field here was wheat. On the other save game when I harvested it, it was using the little Massey Ferguson combine that you get from the start, and that was, the header was just hopping non-stop, and you couldn't really run the auto steer. It'd stop the combine and it would actually launch it backwards. There was nothing I could find to fix that other than tilling the field. And we might actually purchase these fields, 40, 41, and 50, and 49, and till them all together and have one big field. And that's one nice thing with the auto steer, is when you till fields together, it automatically remaps it and makes it so that it is one big field in the auto steer map. So you don't have to harvest the fields like you originally would have individually. Actually, what is field 41? What crop is in there? Canola. Can we afford that? Yeah. We'll go ahead and we'll buy field 41 right now. And we'll harvest that after we're done with the soybeans. I do want to experience some of the new, I believe there's a couple new productions, the playground and the wagons. I do want to experience those, so we will be getting into some of the lumber stuff. We'll probably plant one of the fields in the trees, just so we have plenty of trees to cut down so we don't deplete the trees from the original map. Oh no, we don't want that lane. We want the outer lane. That's another thing too. Sometimes, depending on your header size, lanes will overlap, which is fine. Not really a big issue to me there. Just with this 50-foot header, I'll have to come back for like a pass that's literally like a foot wide. But yeah, I've been enjoying FS25. I have nothing but great words to say about it. I recommend it to everybody when they ask for new games to play. It's really, honestly, it's like, you want a chill, fun game to play that you can sit back and relax. Sometimes it gets a little irritating with certain stuff, but yeah, Farming Simulator 25. Hoping, right now it's actually December 7th while I'm recording this. I've had it since it released on November 12th. It released. Don't mark me on my words there. Yeah, I've been playing it since it released. Like I said, I pre-ordered it, so I have all the MacDon stuff. And we'll jump on this other lane here. We'll go ahead and get that switched over to double check, make sure it is going to put out a stress loss. Yes, it does. Oh, and it still throws the trash out to the sides. Extra trash. Okay, I really like that. Yeah, if you're looking for a fun, chill, relaxed game to play, FS25 is definitely the way to go. PC, Xbox, PlayStation, either way. As far as Xbox and PlayStation, it's only on the new gen consoles, so the Series S and X. PlayStation is PS5 and PS5 Pro. I'm in a Farming Simulator group on Facebook. A lot of people are experiencing issues on console, extreme issues like graphics breaking, game crashes. I play on PC. I bought a CyberPower PC Black Friday of 2024. It was originally a $1,500 PC down to $700. I bought it and it's a great PC. Like this game, I'm running on 100% the best graphics you can play with, and it runs the game great. I've had no issues. A little bit of lag here and there, but nothing major. And that's another thing, when you're reversing or steering, the auto steer doesn't work. It doesn't, it won't activate. Now as far as the buildable structures, like the farmhouse that we got over there on the left, I've only messed with the base game one that's at the main farm. The main farm down here where it's got the little shed over here that you have to build. I've only messed with that. Oh, and there is already honeybee. There's already bees on here, so we could place some bees down on the farm too. I really only messed with that. That shed is okay. I mean, it's not really anything big that you can use to store stuff. You can maybe store the small mini bales in there. And that's another thing with the mini bales. When you pick them up, you have to be extremely careful. And that's another thing right here. Sorry, getting off topic again. When your combine is full and you're on auto steer, it will automatically stop the combine on what it's doing. Turn the chute straight down, and we will just, I'll teleport over to this. Go ahead and get over here, get this combine unloaded. Now we are going to keep all this wheat crop. Like I said, I want to have chickens by the end of this video. So we will go ahead and we will save all of this wheat crop. Got that nice big grain storage over there. One big silo and 4 smaller silos. That's another thing up there in the top right corner underneath your money and time and month HUD. It tells you exactly how much you are filling up a grain cart or a semi. It tells you what percentage, which I can't see it because my little recording thing is up there. Let me see if I can move that. I can move that. I will move that over here to this top left. Then I can see it. Yeah, so right now it's got 20,000 liters a week. We're at 49% full on the grain cart. Going on this, and yeah, that's another great feature of the game. I really like, and just the way the game looks without shaders even is just absolutely beautiful. It's a great game overall. I give this has got to be the best farming simulator they have come out with yet. I did do my own personal throwback. I didn't record a video for it. I went back to Farming Simulator 13, which is the first farming simulator I played. Let me know if you guys want to see a Let's Play on that, or any of the other Farming Simulator games. I did play Farming Simulator 13 for about a week after FS25 launched. I don't even know how I played that game. the compared to the graphics of this game and everything, having gears in your vehicles and everything, I don't know how I played that game. Excuse me. If there's any other farming games you guys want to see me play, you know, leave a comment, let me know. I'm hoping to end this year out strong. You know, obviously, if I can get to at least 100 subscribers by my birthday, which is March 31st, I will be 21 years old. If I can get to 100 subscribers by then I'll do a schedule. I do still have Farming Simulator 22 installed, so we can do some like a logistics company or something on 22, a dealership, anything. Let me know. Recommendations are always welcomed. Now in real life, I do have a second channel for real life. It's oh, I can't remember the exact name of it. Drifting C10. I have a 1986 Chevy C10 that I drift. If you guys want to go check that channel out too, I post all my videos from the track on there. And I'm going to be doing a little series on doing a motor swap on the truck. Yeah. So let me know what you guys want to see as far as this channel. This channel is going to be mainly farming. If you want to see any other games, I do have BeamNG Drive, Grand Theft Auto 5M. Any of those, let me know. I can make another channel and do it that way. And for being pretty weedy, this as far as the weeds, W-E-E-D, this field is actually harvesting pretty good, or yielding pretty good, I should say. We'll probably have another tank full here after the next two passes. And you know, when mods start coming out, I might do some mod reviews and stuff. Right there, you guys caught it firsthand. I got caught in the ground, and that could be because of the weight of the header. I have noticed these wheels are glitching out a little bit. They're like pushed into the ground. And that could be the reason for the header hop. But the main fix I found for that is just tilling the field. And the crop looks great in that grain tank. Like, absolutely beautiful. You can see the wheat in there. That is one thing we will have to buy as a sprayer, whether it's a self-propelled sprayer or a pull-behind sprayer. Probably a self-propelled. There's two in the game. If I can find them. Let me get turned around on this end row and I'll go over them. Make sure we don't take that telephone pole out. Yeah, so as far as the sprayers, we have the, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, the Aguerreo, Dino 2, and the Agrifac Condor. I've only messed with the Condor. I haven't messed with the Dino. This is absolutely awesome. You can go up from a 36 to a 49. to a 54. The 54 is way too big for a little map like this. And I consider this a little map because all the fields are pretty small. They're not massive. So that we might buy the dyno and mess around with the dyno. Obviously, we got to get a little income first. So, yeah, like like I was talking about earlier. If you guys want to see any other farming games, maybe some kind of series on 22, like a truck dealership or logistics company, something like that on Farming Simulator 22, let me know. Drop a comment. We will. I do. Like I said, I still do have Farming Simulator 22 installed, so we can go back to that anytime. I would like to stream at some point. So if I do stream, I will make obviously get after I figure out how to stream. I have never streamed on a PC before, so I'm not exactly sure how to do it. But I'll figure it out, and I can do a couple of streams, or I could just stream on YouTube. Either way. I believe it was Steam released their own recording software. And Steam is where I buy all my games. I buy nothing by disc. I buy it all digital. And that's actually where I've gotten all of my games, is through Steam. Just way easier to download. And then that way, if I get another PC, all my stuff is saved through Steam. So if this PC happens to have an issue or anything, I can go through Steam and just re-download everything. Or if I get a new PC, which I won't. This case is pretty empty on this PC, so there's a lot of room in there to fill up with more stuff. I do need to upgrade my storage card, in which we'll do that down the road. This is gonna be one of the last passes. We just got that one. I believe it's one pass down there. Don't listen to me. I think it might be two passes. It's one full pass and then one little tiny 1 foot pass. Yeah, let me know, guys. If you play Farming Simulator 25, how are you enjoying it? What kind of issues are you running into? Mainly the issues I run into is like the header hop, which you guys have seen harvesting this field, and little glitches here and there, like screen tearing or whatnot. Which screen tearing that could be just because I'm running on such a high graphics mode. Yeah, I really didn't think about that. I don't have anywhere to sleep. I guess we'll buy a trailer. I think they have a trailer in here. Go in here real quick. $55,000. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and we'll place this down here. That'll work first. Sleep in for now. We'll get the combine unloaded here. I do have the flashy beacons on so that they reflect off of stuff. The 4 ways they reflect off the ground from base game graphics. And another thing I've noticed when you do a field like this, like these tire tracks and stuff, if you exit the game, obviously save your game before you exit the game, and then you come back in. the tracks are no longer, the ground deformation is no longer there. So I don't know if that's, if Giants has that set up like that, or if that's something that everybody's experiencing is, and it is a glitch in the game. Not completely sure. This load actually should fill that up completely. %2 left to spare. And now I did figure something out. No longer high beams on the regular F button for your headlights. You have to control F to turn your high beams on. So we will. So control F, that's the high beams. We'll turn on the regular headlights, high beams. Low beams, high beams. I was running through my settings, just looking at all, then there are some new controls to this game. And that's one of the things I found was the high beams are in their own keyboard layout. So, and eventually down the road I would like to get the, I do have a steering wheel, Logitech G90, but I would like to get the one that they have, that Logitech has out for Farming Simulator, just because it's got the dashboard and everything on the side for controlling. Would like to have that. Oh, I didn't even see the beacons on this, on the back, or actually like strobes, they wig wag. Yeah, it was gonna be like a little 1 foot pass. I could probably get all that off out of the field if I wasn't running GPS, but I like running the GPS. So we'll just go along with the GPS, how it wants us to do it. That's one thing in this series, when we harvest wheat or anything, I actually do have a mod installed where you can make corn stalk bales and soybean stalk bales. When we do those, we'll do the headland empty, throw the trash on the headlands, and then the regular rows we'll go ahead and we'll do swaths in, just because it gets annoying at the end rows when you're turning around and you have a swath. It just gets real annoying. Go ahead and swap that back to swaths disabled. Oh, okay, you're tweaking, buddy. Go. Those beacons are really nice. Actually, I really like that. I would like to do a survival style Let's Play too. So the schedule, we might start on a schedule at the beginning of 2025. But right now for the rest of 2024, wait. Oh, I said that wrong. I did not buy my PC this year. I bought my PC on Black Friday of 2023. But we'll finish the 2024 year off just with this series. It'll probably be one video a week, depending on if I end up working this week with being sick. ahead. Oh, no, we will not fold that up because we gotta just jump straight across the road. Get the auger out here. And once again, I will teleport over to this. You see the beacons somewhat a little bit better. I don't know if we'll be able to fit all that wheat into here. Doubt it. J&M is now in the game. I don't remember if it was in 22. I don't believe it was. Nope, definitely not fitting the rest of that wheat in there. So we'll go ahead and we'll pull that over to the farm and how am I gonna get this in there? I really don't want to pull this out just to put the wheat in the grain bins. Not realistic, but we're getting it done. That canola field will be like a quick one pass. We'll just sell the canola off because I don't believe chickens eat canola. Header a little wider than expected there. Run over here and get this canola field picked. Now contracts and stuff in this game are not really super profitable. Yeah, you can make a little bit of money off of them. Not a whole lot though. And over here they did do another maze, like they did on the American map on 22. This one is a lot bigger. I tried it. I got lost. I couldn't find my way out, so I just cheated and jumped over the fence and left. Another thing in this game, there are no collectibles, which I find odd that every other game has collectibles now. So like, FS13 had horseshoes. FS15 had coins, if I remember right. I don't think 17 had collectibles. Correct me if I'm wrong. And what else? 19 didn't have collectibles. And then we had collectibles in 22, which were the game cartridges on the European map. And we had toys on the American map. And then on the logging map for the Platinum expansion. Oh, we may not be able to combine all three of these fields. Is that fence, unless I can get rid of that fence. I don't think we can. So we may just be combining 41 and 40 together. And then, yeah, 22 had collectibles. Different, all the maps had different collectibles. Except for the mod maps. Modders did whatever they wanted in there, you know, whether they wanted to the wood carving collectibles, the game cartridges, or the toys. 90% of the maps have the toys on them though. And then this game doesn't have collectibles. So maybe a Farming Simulator 28 will have collectibles. And I do like the new menu for when you create a new save game for this. You actually get to choose how much money you want to start with. You can start with as low as 100,000 and up to as high as $1 million. And you can actually choose your own debt to start off with. So you can choose to have $100,000 with a $300,000 debt, or you can start with $1 million with $100,000 debt. You can start the game however you want. They really made it play your way. I'll go ahead and get this finished off here. Been recording for just about an hour now. I'm at 51 minutes 32 seconds. I always run all my save games on ×5. I just feel like that's like the perfect amount of time for Farming Simulator. Some people will run on 0.5, which is pretty much close to real time, and that's okay if you've got like a lot of fields you gotta harvest in one time, one sitting. Because you only get certain crops, you only get 1 day per month to harvest. So like, let's see here. Well, no, actually, every crop is 2 days to harvest. Or like spinach, you can harvest that all year. Poplars, you can harvest those. Oilseed radish, grass, you can harvest all year. But most of your crops have only 2 days to harvest. So if you have a ton of corn and soybeans, you really want to set back on your time so you don't end up getting withered crops. Now I do want to try out the long grain rice, or just regular rice. Wow, I cannot talk. Rice, or green beans. I have not messed with green beans. No, I only see long grain rice on here. I don't see regular rice. Oh, there it is. I haven't messed with rice yet. That's one thing I did not experiment with on that other save game. I will do that before I put it in this series, just because I don't know everything about rice harvest. I know you can pick rice with a regular combine like this, the long grain rice, but you do have to have, I believe, greenhouses to get the saplings to grow it. This field is done. It won't take very long. But yeah, we will buy field 40 when we can afford it and combine it with this field. Make it one big field. And we might do that with field, field 38, field 37. We might combine them too. Go ahead, we will fold that header down, get it closed up nice. Unfold it, disconnect it. And that's another thing about the auto steers. You don't have to have an implement connected to run the rows. You can set auto steer on whenever. Shoot back across here. And when you do drive across the bumps, you do feel them. I have this cab suspension set to realistic, so the seat moves. We will go ahead and disconnect this header here. That's something else I need to buy, is a pressure washer. get this disconnected right here. We'll go ahead and we'll unload the canola into the grain bin for right now. Since the grain cart's already there, ready to unload it. Get the combine all bolted up. We'll back it up over here off to the side. Get it shut off, and the case we will go ahead. Get that auger folded up. And for the American maps, they actually did the corn and soybeans for the right time of year for harvest. So corn is October, November, which is when, over here in the U.S. they actually harvest that stuff. Soybeans is the same, October, November. So we'll run over here. That's another thing too. The lighting is a lot better when you get up close to something. The light actually gets blocked by it, and it leaves a shadow. They actually put a flashlight on there too. Just run across over here and go to sleep real quick. Go sleep in our trailer. I will be right back. I am gonna go grab me something to drink to help out with this cough. So we will be back after a little bit. Alright guys, I'm back. Grab me something to eat too, along with the drink. If you see in the top right corner, our money is a little bit down. We did go ahead and bought a big chicken coop. This chicken coop can hold 360 chickens. And then we also bought pressure washer, which is over here in front of the Magnum. And this is another really cool feature of the game. And sorry if you hear me munching in the background. You can drive the pressure washer. Now it only does 4 miles an hour, but you can drive the pressure washer. So there's two ways you can buy it. You can buy it through the vehicle dealer by going down to to miscellaneous where this mower is at, or you can go to construction and scroll over to tools, and you can buy it and place it at your farm. Ahead, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna wash the combine and the header off. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Down in the bottom right corner, you can see how much it's washing the water off, or the dirt. And it actually leaves little water droplets on it. Okay, we'll wash this off too. Wow. That was a coughing fit and a half. And we'll just pick this up and throw it over here. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and hop in this and oh, we can't start tillage because we need a baler. See, is anything I'd say, oh, anything good? No. Well, I mean, there's some good stuff here like this. That's good, but not what we're looking for. And that's something else too. I'd like to, I didn't really mess with the grapes and olives in 22. So that might be another thing we messed with. Where are the balers at? Here they are. Can't really afford a square baler. Wish we could afford that. That would be extremely nice. We can just barely afford that. We will go ahead and buy this so we're not left with $200. We'll get it already pre-filled. And that's another thing with this game. You actually have to fill the balers up with baling twine now. So you can choose to purchase the baler with twine or without twine, which I always purchase it with twine. And actually, oh, film binding. What is film binding? Let's do that. I have no idea what that is, so we'll figure that out. We're left with $4,000. And I don't really have a tractor that can do that. So what we'll do, we'll disconnect the back trailer. I'll pull this out. Ooh, don't hit the tractor. We'll back this back in off to the side and we'll hook up to just the small portion. I'm sure there's not a super great price on the canola right now. But we will just go ahead and sell it anyway. Just so we can make some money real quick. Let's see, who has the best price for, let's see, canola. It's actually going up. December is the best. $1,300 is the best price on it. So let's see. 23. Tag the oil mill. Where's the oil mill at? Oil mill is way down here, which we can do that. So basically what we'll do, we'll pull out of the farm. We'll take a left, go down, take a right, continue right, and straight down. So, sounds good to me. Now that's another thing, when you tag a place, it shows a waypoint on your map instead of a big green glob going up into the sky. Or not on the map, but on your screen. So, I'm 1,600 meters. That should be in feet. I have everything set to American, so I have the field set to acres and dollars. Don't exactly know why that's in meters. So we'll see what we can get off of this canola crop. $8,900. I say, guesstimating around maybe 10,000. at $1,152 a liter. So I'm gonna guesstimate right about that 10,000 area. We'll see what kind of tractor we can lease that can handle that baler. And that's something we really need to think about down the road, and I didn't even actually think about, was getting a baler and a tractor for the baler. So we purchased the baler, we just don't have a tractor to run the baler. We do have a tractor to run the baler, but it's overkill and I can't do that. I've never actually been to the oil mill before. I also have a mod installed where instead of buying the productions, you can just lease the production for a certain amount of period. So I have to pull in here, unload. $10,000. I was right on the money. We'll go ahead. We'll head back up to the farm, and we'll see what kind of tractor we can get leased for a couple $1,000 maybe. And now this is something else too. We'll stop right here. This is supposed to be a museum, and you can actually bring products here and sell them. So you don't actually own this, but down there it shows wood beams and planks long. You can actually bring stuff here and sell it, make money off of it, but it also rebuilds this grain mill or grain elevator and turns it kind of into a museum. I haven't completely finished it. I have messed around with it on my other save game that I've been messing around with stuff on. I haven't completely finished it, but you can turn it into a museum, which I think is really cool. And there are several other base game farms that are built. Like there's one here. There's a horse farm actually by our farm. There's another farm. I didn't realize that until after I built my farm, because I kind of wanted to stay away from other farms. I didn't want to build my farm next to another farm that I could have just bought. I didn't realize it, but it's fine. And this map is really hilly, not a lot of flat ground. It's definitely based off of the Arkansas, Missouri, Louisiana area. And yes, the AI does still brake check you if you get too close to them. Oh, no semis. Oops. Well, that sucks. Drive through the yard here. Alright, we'll park this up here for now. Let's see what we can. We bought this as 120 horse. Let's see. What can we get? We need something that can do a front loader. Can this do a front loader? It can. So yeah, let's do this. Let's lease that for 3,500 bucks, and then go here. Go into tower, and we will. Let's. We'll just go with the base game. Okay. So we got our tractor for baling. Now we don't have a trailer to haul the bales on. Actually, let's lease bale trailer. This will work for 1,000. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll actually pick the baler up and we'll throw it on there and haul it back to the farm. And that's one thing I noticed. I do have a pickup over there. I just haven't messed with it. One thing I've noticed is the pickup truck, the in-game and modded ones, will not allow you to hook up to any of the pintle hitch style trailers. I don't know why, it's really weird. It's like the header trailers are pintle hitch, and you can't pull them behind a truck. In which, in real life, as everybody knows, you pull a header trailer behind a truck to a field. You don't pull it behind the equipment. So that's one thing I'm still trying to figure out. I don't know if that's something that Giants purposely did, or if that's another issue they gotta fix. It's starting to get a little froggy out. That's another thing, they added barges in, which is a real pain because now we're gonna sit here and wait for the ferry forever, because it can't cross while the other barges are coming through. In which they caught the wrong time. There's one coming there, going through, and then there's another one coming. It's not gonna let it go. Well, maybe it will. See if we cause an accident with our ferry and that barge. Now, as far as I know, there's only 2 on this map. There's the one right here, and then there's the one down by Field 98, as you see in the bottom left corner of the map. Or not 98, 91. My bad. Go ahead and we'll hop back in here. Wait for that gate to open. I find that really cool that we have ships to haul. We can actually take our grain to a barge terminal and it will get loaded up in the barge and sold. Um, there's one sell point, an extremely old sell point that they still have in the game from 2017, Farm Sim 17. Where is it? Goldcrest Valley. Oh, that is an extremely old map. Um, that was my all-time favorite. With FS17, I was just 17. I was just kind of starting to get into the third-party mods from like websites like itch.io, um, Mod Hub, and other third-party websites like that. Um, and I never really messed with any of the modded maps at that point in time, other than I believe it was UMRV was the only modded map I messed with. Yeah, Goldcrest Valley was my favorite map. That's the only map I ever played. I like to, here and there, when I'm in the mood for it, I'll do like a British style, but I don't tend to do a British style farm that often. Just because, I don't know, being in the United States, I don't know a lot about British farming. No, obviously I can watch Clarkson's farm. He has a farm over in the UK. Really good TV show. You can learn a lot from it. I can watch that and learn from it. But they have different ways of farming than we have over here. And their rules are a lot more strict on what you can put on fields and stuff. As far as like fertilizer, they very rarely use liquid fertilizer. They mostly use solid fertilizer. And as far as weed detergent, weed detergent, I don't know if that they use any. Yeah, I could do if that's something you guys would be interested in, I could do a British style Let's Play or series. It probably wouldn't last very long, but you can let me know, drop a comment. Alright. Go ahead. And hook that there. And we will not set it to automatic bale drop. We'll set it to the 150 bale. Man. This is still mainly one of the only jobs you really have to do manually. They didn't do no auto steer AI worker baling. There's our first bale. And that's another thing, they actually added the bale counter on the balers to end game. You don't have to have an expansion pack or nothing for that. Bale right away. We will go ahead and we'll do this row. It's looking about two bales a row. We'll go ahead and we'll just sell these bales off. No real need for them. And I believe we can sell them right across the road too, so we don't have to go. Well, we can go down to the dealer because we gotta go down there anyway to return the tractor and the trailer. But I think we can sell them right across the road. So let's see, what's the difference? Oh, okay. So it puts like the plastic wrap on only the outsides, not just on the. Okay, so that's the only difference between the net wrap and the other wrap. So I think we'll go ahead and finish this baling up, get them loaded and sold, and that's where the video will end. Yeah, let's get this baling done. Now, in none of these videos, I edit none of these videos. I just straight raw footage. Unless I have some kind of major crash with the game or some kind of glitch that happens, that's about the only time I'll edit. Other than that, everything that you've seen so far is just raw footage. I've edited nothing. I have a decent amount of bales off of this field. I've made 9 so far. Oh, we're full. That's one thing. I like doing round bales, but the stopping, unloading, going again. It's one thing I really don't like. That's what I like about the square balers. You just keep going, they just plop out. So, anybody who watches, leave a comment. Let me know. You think I should keep with a round baler or swap it out for a square baler? Oh, wow. We'll back up and we'll clean that up. I cannot bale anymore. One more bale. Let's see, how many we made? We made 16, about to be 17 bales. We can actually cut all the grass on our land there. And make some grass bales too. Sorry for coughing, guys. Oh man, it's really kicking me. Alright, that's our last bale of 17 bales. We'll go ahead and we'll pull the baler up here. Sucks, we could have, I wish we could have got one more bale out of that. Pull this up here. Unhook that. we'll start, you know, I like using the front loader, but I want to make this quick for you guys. Otherwise we're going to be here for another half hour. This video is already over just about an hour and a half long, almost 2 hours now. Oh man. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my super strength. And we're just going to grab all of the bales and we're going to go ahead and load them up. Seems like this trailer is definitely better for square bales, but we'll make her work. 12 of 17 bales. Here's number 13. Oh, I thought I had that sat in the center, but it actually sat up to the side. Well, actually, animal dealer always seems to have a better price for bales. So actually, we'll go ahead and we'll take these down to the animal dealer, sell them down there, which is right across from the dealership. So. Alright. Got all 17 bales loaded up here. We'll go ahead and we'll get these sold and we'll end it, and we'll see you in the next episode. So it'll be a long video. Just under 2 hours long. Well, actually, we'll go ahead and we'll take the ferry back across. Oh. That's another thing with this game is if you get a lot of weight on a trailer behind you and you let off the gas going down a hill, you won't slow down like the old games. You'll actually pick speed up. right there. Turn left here. $8,000 off of those bales. Yeah, there's two new mobs. Wow, that's not Minecraft. Um, as far as cows and sheep, there are two new animals to the game. A couple new cow breeds. I believe Limousine is new, or I don't know how to pronounce that. Limousin, Limousin, or Limousine. Correct me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Um, and then water buffaloes. These are new. Um, and then for pigs, you know, you got your normal, you got regular pigs. Sheep, you got babies, lambs. Um, and then you have goats. You have, oh, I cannot remember what they call baby goats. No, it's not fawns. That's a deer. But yeah, you got your baby goats, your yearling goats, and your full-grown goats. And that's about it for new animals. We'll hop back in the tractor here. Oh, I thought that pig was sleeping on top of that pig. And the baby animals, they run around, they'll jump around, like they're playing and stuff, like a real life baby animal does. We'll get this pulled over here. And I actually moved the location of the customization / return sell spot. It's over here instead of right at the main building. Make sure everything's in the grid. Yep, and we can return everything. And we actually get money back. That's another one of the mods is when you lease something, you get most of your money back. If you don't wash it or maintenance it, it takes money out of that. But yeah, guys, pretty good run for the first episode. Got the wheat field and canola field harvested and baled. Made some money up. So in the next episode, we'll probably be doing tillage, corn harvest, and red peat harvest. So yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next video.